this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. And today in this video, I'm going to be joined by Esther, a spider, a Lee Bear. Lee Bear, you okay? What were you trying to do then? Were you doing a bit of DIY? You look like you're doing a bit of a hammering there, putting was the painting a little bit wonky and you just had to go and straighten it all out? Is that what you were doing? You okay there, Lee? There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. And I've got some very sad news for you today, Lee. Some very sad news indeed. I'm not hungry. I am not hungry, and I promise you, Lee, I was not running upstairs to your secret supply of cakes and eating them all night. I promise you, I just wasn't doing it. That is not what I was doing. I wasn't, throughout the entire night, sneaking up that ladder, trying not to make any noise, making sure that you were asleep, sneaking into your chest, stealing all of the cake, eating it all, and then running back down. That is not what I was doing all of last night, I promise. You don't believe me? Oh, you do believe me. Good, grand. Anyway, I got a new game, Lee. I got a new game. Look, come out here. Basically, this is a fishing rod game, and it's super simple. You can see there's some colourful blocks around the area, and they got pressure plates on top of them. You need to swing the fishing rod to hit it on the pressure plate, and then there's a piston underneath that will lift up to mark that one as being done. But there is one rule, one very simple rule. You're not allowed to jump. Okay, there's some that are down here, which you could jump and get, but that is cheating. You need to like fire them up so they kind of loop round so you can get them over the fence, basically. And that wasn't my go, that was just a little test to go, okay? Right, so as always, oh, Larry! Larry's doing the cake dance again! Look at him go! Look at Larry go! I forgot about how good Larry's cake dance as well. Right, let's put some music on, shall we? There we go. Oh, don't stop now, Larry! Don't stop just because the music started. That's like musical chairs in reverse, musical cakes. Give him a little nudge. No, is he not going to do it? He gets all camera shy whenever I look at him. All right, okay, forget that then. If Larry doesn't want to dance, I guess we're just going to go back out here and play the fishing rod game then. Maybe he's going to do it. See that? As soon as we go back inside, he goes and carries on dancing again. Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, Lee, okay, take it away. Take it away. Take your first swing. So as always, you can go for any of the blocks. The ones further away are actually probably a little bit easier to get than the ones that are closer. And all that looks, you pulled it back, Lee. You pulled it back. You can go have another go. You just press it once and then let the fishing rod fly. And there we go. Oh, slightly short, ever so slightly short. Right, let me have a go. I'm gonna go for that same one as you and see if I can do any better. If I aim it about here, looks quite good. And got it, look at that! In my first ever go, I managed to get it. So that green one's done now. And so in the next video, we can go and try and get some of the other ones. And Larry's doing the rose dance now. He's gone and switched from one side of the room to the other. Esther, did you want to have a go dancing on the cake? Did you want to go? Esther has become rather fond of this cake. I don't know why. It seems to attract all of the animals. I'm never going to eat this cake because I think everything in my world has trampled on it at some point. So I'm just gonna go and leave it there. And Larry's gonna do it again. Here he goes. There he goes, having another cake dance. Woo! Right, go and put some down for us as well, Lee. We can all go and dance on the cakes. I might not want to eat any, but I can dance on them. And oh no! Once again, he stops at the last minute. He's not playing ball today, is he? He's not playing ball. Anyway. Let's go and head over to the love garden before I spend the entire episode in my bedroom. And let's go and see who we're going to be adding to it today. And to the love garden today, we are going to be adding Zoe Lee. And we're adding Zoe Lee because she sent me this picture of some tiny little figurines that she made. And she made one of me, one of Lee, one of Squid, and one of Henry as well. And they are tiny and absolutely adorable. And I thought they looked amazing. So thank you very much for making them and sending me the picture, Zoe, and welcome to my love garden. And if you at home, if you want to get in my love garden, there's no set way to get in my love garden. I basically add people just to say thank you to them for some reason, whatever it may be. And there's no, as I said, there's no set way to get added. So I always just say, give me a reason to add you, and I will. But you can't ask to be added. That is the one and only rule. And actually, while I'm over here, there is some stuff I had smelting. I got some smooth stone in here, which I'm actually gonna need for this video. And I realize I've not even mentioned what I'm doing yet, but I will. Don't worry. And I also think I got some sand I started smelting in here to make some glass as well. And I need to grab that. And did you hear is Fred actually up in his bedroom? Has he actually got him here? He has! Fred's in his bedroom and he's got one of his new favourite blocks. Let's see what his collection's like now. Oh, he's taken it! He's picked up one he's picked up one of his favourite blocks. There used to be that dirt block here, and he's honestly, I've not set this up in any way. Fred has come up here and he's picked up one of his favourite blocks. He just takes it for walks. He just goes and walks it round his bedroom like he's doing now. Anyway, let's not get in his way. He likes his private time. So let's go and leave him in there. And let's go over to where we're building. And today we're building in this direction. Ha! Tricked you. We are building on this hill. And at the moment, this hill was only here because I couldn't be bothered to get rid of it. Basically, I leveled out this entire land. If you saw any of my early videos, you'll remember that all over here used to be like mountains and stuff, and I got rid of it all to build my theatre. And I always assumed I'd eventually get rid of this little mound here and build something massive over here, but I never bothered doing it. So this hill's always been left here, and I've decided, rather than getting rid of it, I'm going to use it. And so today I'm going to be building a house for Harrison. Who's Harrison, you ask? Harrison is an NPC villager who used to be a zombie, but we healed him in the caring cat clinic, and he hasn't got a house yet. And so what we're going to do, as a surprise, he doesn't know this yet, is build a house on the hill, and this hill will be Harrison Hill. And so what we're going to do is we're going to build on the very top up here where Larry is, where Larry just flew from. We're going to build a tiny little cottage that Harrison is going to live in, but there's going to be a secret under the cottage, which I will explain maybe later in this video, maybe in a future video. I want to leave the suspense there for a little bit, so we'll see. But for now, we're just going to build a nice little cottage up on the top up here for Harrison. So I think if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 along this way, and go and link it up like this. So it's going to be, as I said, a tiny little cottage with this tiny little room in here, but there's also going to be a little entranceway along here, and so this is going to be like a long thin bit along here, and this is where the front door is going to be, around that area. And if I go and do the same on this side, and if I get rid of these 2 blocks, and this is it, this is going to be the size of Harrison's tiny little cottage. So there's going to be the doors here, and then you're going to make your way inside, and yeah, this is where his bed and everything important's going to be, and it's going to be a mixture of stone and wood, his house. So these bits are going to go along here just to mark the edges. And the good thing about logs now is that you can have them either facing this way or that way. So I can have these poles sticking out there like this, and then we can go the whole way along like this and do some horizontal ones rather than some vertical ones. So when they're going up straight like that, that means they're vertical. And when they're going like, not like this, not like that, when they're going like this, then that means they're horizontal. And I realize I've made a massive mess. Like, it's just basically the way you're facing when you place them determines the way that they're gonna be. And oh, there would go the floor. I think we're gonna do a cobblestone floor. It's gonna be like an old traditional English cottage. And then the roof, because we can't have a thatched roof because there's, oh, hi Lee. Because we can't do a thatched roof, it's gonna have to be we're gonna use a stone roof and pretend it's some sort of slate or something is what the plan's gonna be. So let's just go and fill in all of the floor first. I don't actually have much cobblestone. Do you have much cobblestone in you, Lee? There we go. You can go fill in those last bits. And yeah, in the middle, we're going to have a mixture of glass and wooden planks. And so if you start doing the roof, maybe, Lee, I'll go and add in all of the windows and stuff down here. So I can have 2 windows there like that. I think I can do 3 along here. Yeah, I'll do 3 along here, because this is probably his best view. He can look out on my love garden, and maybe when I start my videos, I can look up to Harrison and wave up to him on Harrison Hill. Maybe I'll be able to see him from all the way down there. And if I do another 2 windows there, that way it's symmetrical, and I think I'm just going to fill this bit in. He doesn't need that many windows. And then if I do maybe the same along here, I could do those blocks. And how many windows shall I do along here? I could do 3 along here, I guess. And then if I go and do the same along this side and go 1, 2, 3. Is this symmetrical? I'm not sure it is. Yeah, there we go. That looks just about right. And it looks like Lee's put down a crafting table. Right, our challenge, Lee, is to only make 1 crafting table this entire video, okay? Rather than making 100 crafting tables and leaving them all over the place, that is the crafting table that we just need to keep coming back to. Right, let's put a few torches up and light the house up because it is becoming dark. Let's go and light up Harrison Hill. And yeah, then I'm going to hop up and help Lee do the roof. And then we just need to do the interior. So the plan is to get the entire cottage done in this video. And then in the next video, we're going to be doing the super secret thing, which is going to be the big surprise. And I'll tell you what the super secret thing is. I'm sure you all want to know. Basically, this cottage is going to look very nice, but it's going to be very basic and simple and, I don't know, probably a little bit dull, to be honest. But there's going to be a secret button. And if you press the button, a little bit of the floor is going to open up. And underneath the cottage, you're going to be able to go inside of the actual hill itself. And then there's inside going to be an amazing, really glamorous place. There's going to be, I don't know, like all gold down there and really big like fancy sofas and furniture and a big TV and lots of amazing luxuries and a big fireplace and a big grand table. And it's basically going to be like the most elegant part in my entire world, but it's going to be hidden underneath the actual house. And so that's all going to be a massive surprise to Harrison once we get him over here. And I've put a little bit of thought into how we're actually going to get Harrison over here. He kind of does what he wants and he doesn't really go where I tell him to go. But what I thought we could do is actually build a minecart track leading from wherever he is right now to here. And then we can try and, I don't know, just sort of ride him over here, I guess. And then I think that's the only way, because he's not going to know it's here. So if we tell him, he might not come. So I think the only way to get him over here is to build a massive minecart track. So we're probably going to be struggling to do that in the next episode as well. So as I said, we're going to be doing using some stone steps for the roof along here. And I'm going to do a kind of traditional pointy roof in the old English style. So if I do a block here, and then a block down here, then I just need to go and follow along the same this side. And then the only tricky bit is going to be trying to make it link up with what Lee's doing on the front of the house there, and hopefully it all should just fit in nicely together. So if you ever wanted to make an old traditional English style home inside of Minecraft, a nice little cute cottage, then this is a way you could kind of do it. And you don't have to do it exactly the way I'm doing. You could use different types of wood, maybe use my old favourite spruce wood rather than oak, and change around some of the materials. You don't have to use cobblestone, but I think this is generally just quite a nice style for this kind of thing though. So let me just go and carry on building the roof along this way. And have you just noticed something? I've just noticed what I forgot to do. I haven't forgot to do that in a long time. I haven't taken a dog with me. I haven't picked a dog to join me. I suppose because I've got Larry here, I guess I felt like I had enough dogs around me anyway. So I can't believe I did that though. I never forget to take a dog with me. Maybe it's just because I was building kind of in this direction and I never build in this direction. I normally pick one up like on my way to the Funland or something. And speaking of the Funland, actually, the old ambush game, the old ding dong game. I should have probably called it the ding dong game. That's probably a bit of a better name for it. Is it too late to change? Is it too late to change the ambush game and call it the ding dong game? You know what? No, I'm doing it. It's my lovely world and I can do whatever I want. Ambush is now called the ding dong game. It's official now. I'm going to have to go and change the sign. And I've actually made a few changes to it. I've changed the rules a little bit. I've changed the way you start. And so it's there's now like a random selector thing which decides who goes first rather than having the lime green always going first. And I've also added the rule that if you want, you don't have to move. So like basically when there's a ding or a dong and it's your go, you don't always have to go, basically is the way I've changed it. And I'm trying to work out how to make this fit in. If I do that there and then that there, is that gonna fit in? There we go. That looks okay. Let me try and, if I place these back down now, is it gonna link up a bit better? I think that's okay. I think that fits quite fine. So this is pretty much the outside of the cottage as it is gonna be. So let me just go inside very quickly, and I'm gonna try and invite Elfily back into the game because he seems to have lagged out, and then we can go and begin building the interior of the cottage. And so I think we're gonna do. We can have a bed down here, and I need to go and get some things. I want to do some decorations. I want this to be good. So let me go and hop downstairs. I'm gonna have a plant pot. And I'm actually going to put some cactuses in the plant pots, which I think will look quite cool. So let me go and leave some clay smelting. And I want it like to have like bookcases and furnaces and a cauldron as a sink and all sorts. And I think my clay's up here. Here we go. So let me go and take, I need 6 pieces of clay, and I need to make that into bricks so I can go and make myself some plant pots. So let me go and start them smelting away now. And while they're going, I'm going to head over to my farm, and I'm going to grab some sugarcane, which I'm going to use to make books, so I can make myself a bookcase. If I just go along the whole way along here, I can go and gather up a whole load of this. Probably got more than I need. I also need some cactuses, and I only need 2 of these. And did I get 2? Yep, I got 2 of them. Is there anything else I need from here while I'm here? I do not need a creeper, so I will be taking out the creeper. And actually, while I'm here, let's go downstairs and grab a dog. And oh, I think Fred might have been nearby. There might be another one of his favourite blocks by the looks of it. And hello, dogs. I didn't forget about you, I promise. And oh, are you okay? Oh, there we go. They just went and jumped up. And who shall I take with me? Let's take with me... let's take Benton with me today, and Benton is the one with the cyan collar. And let me go and try and track it down. Here you are, Benton. Of course I know it's you, Benton. I don't need to look at your collar. Honestly, I know them without looking at the collars, I promise. Anyway, so let's go on my way back and grab that clay. So I can make the plant pots, and then we just need to go and do the final few decorations inside the home, just to make it into a home rather than a house. Make the house into a home, something that Harrison is going to be very happy with once he goes and sees it for the first time. And look at that! That looks amazing. There's Harrison Hill with little Harrison Cottage on top, and whoa! There's a spider! There's a spider attacking me! Woo! And where was Benton? Benton, I love the way you stayed in the house until I got rid of the spider, and then you ran out. You're supposed to come and save me and be very careful from that lava. God, I've had some bad memories with dogs running into that lava, which I do not want to be repeated. And yeah, the cottage looked lovely from down there. And it looks like Lee's already done an amazing start doing the interior. Look, he's put down some tables and chairs already. I guess we can put the bed down there. Let me go and... Oh, Lee, you stole my crafting table. I was just about to use that. We've got to be good. Remember, as I said, we can only use 1 crafting table. Right, let's go and make some plant pots then. And I'm going to put the plant pots down on there, and we can put the bed in the middle. Something else I might need to grab in a minute is I might need to grab some wool so I can make the bed. That's one thing I didn't think of. But first, let's go and try and make some books then, shall we? So I need to make paper, and then I need leather as well. I need to get some leather to make the bookcase as well. So let me just first go and put the cactuses down. And have you seen what a cactus looks like in a plant pot? This looks amazing. You ready? Ta-da! Look how cool is that? It goes like really little and thin. And look, all of the prickles come off as well, so it doesn't hurt you when you jump on it. And there was Lee going down there. Okay, Lee, Lee, can you hear me? Hello, Lee? Go, Lee, hello? Hello? While you're down there, can you grab some wool for me so we can make a bed? And also if you can get some leather as well so we can make the sugarcane into bookcases, okay? Yeah, so have you got that, Lee? Jump up and down if you understand, okay? Jump up and down. There we go. He's jumping up and down. Okay, well, I'll see you in a minute. Be careful of Larry near the lava. Larry near the lava. Right, so while he's doing that, I'll go and finish off here. So I'm going to add the bookcase down here. I might add a cauldron as well. Oh, also, Lee, while you're down there, could you make a bucket and fill it up with some water and bring it up to fill up the cauldron? Okay, thanks, Lee. Bye. Okay, there we go. So he's doing that. I'm going to go and make myself a cauldron, which might be round here, I think. And oh no, I'm wasting more iron. I'm down to like my last stack of iron or something. Well, I've got this iron I've got on me, and then 1 more stack in a chest somewhere, and that's all the iron I've got in the world. And yeah, I think this is pretty much how it's going to be. Oh, also, Lee, while you're down there, make sure you get enough wool to make a painting as well. I want to make a painting too, and maybe an item frame, so get lots of leather. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, there we go. Oh dear, it's good to have Minecraft helpers. So we put the bed down there. We can put a painting at the end of there. And I think that's pretty much all we've got room to add, to be honest. I don't think we could add anything else if we wanted to. So the last thing I need to do is down here, which is going to be the secret entrance to the place that I was talking about earlier. So if I go and make some ladders, I can have some ladders leading the whole way down there, and then all I need to do is do a very simple piston setup to allow you to go down. So I don't need to worry about this going too deep for now, but I am just going to do the very simple redstone. So if you want to do a secret entrance to like a basement in your house, all you need to do is you get a piston and plonk it down there, and then on it put whatever block the floor is made out of. I'm going to go and do a ladder here just so I can get out. Is it going to let me place it? There we go. And so all I need to do is extend that block, which is going to cover it up. So if I go around here to the outside, hello Benton, and then go and get rid of some of this ground here just so I can see what I'm doing. I just need to go and find my piston. Right, there's my piston there. And if I go and grab some redstone, I can just go and do the redstone going underneath the wall, so it's all going to be covered up. And if I just keep it going along here, all I need to do is add a lever somewhere along this wall, and I can kind of do it anywhere, and that should open and close it up. So if I go and grab my dirt again, I can go and cover this all up, so then no one's going to know that there's anything sneaky going along at all. If I just go and place this along here, and Benton, that's not a good place to sit. Come on now, you're not helping, Benton. Maybe this is why I didn't take a dog with me. There we go. I'm only joking, Benton. I love you. And so let me go back in here, and I'm going to go and make a lever. And then if I go and place the... what's going on? I can hear someone getting out. Are you okay there, Lee? And so if I go and get the lever, and be careful where you stand, there's a hole there now. And if I switch that, there we go. Ooh, that was nearly you gone. Are you ready, Lee? Keep standing there. Now stand on that block, and... woo! There's the little secret entrance. And I'm going to wait for Lee to get out, and then I can go and close it back up. So there we go. That is how easy it is to make a secret entrance. And oh, looks like Lee's got all of my belongings. So let's put the painting up there. And we've got an item frame as well. I'm not even sure what I'm going to put in it yet, but I can have an item frame up there somewhere. And we just need to make a bed as well. Have you got enough wool to make a bed on you at all? I'm not sure if he does. There we go, loads of wool, and I've got wood on me. So let me go and make a bed for Harrison, which I can plonk down here. So here we go. This is the cottage part of Harren's house completely done. And so all we need to do in the next video is go and build the underneath area, as well as trying to get Harrison over here in the first place. Oh, actually, I was going to add the bookcase in as well. Did you manage to get some leather as well, Lee? Has Lee thrown me some leather? Did you manage to get any spare leather? There we go. He's got some leather as well. So let me go and make myself a... So I need to make a book. Where are books here? And then have I got enough to make a bookcase? There we go. So let's go and put a bookshelf down here. And I might try and make it look a bit like a chopping board as well. So I might actually go and do a pressure plate. And I also need to go and I'll fill up the cauldron as well, Lee. Don't think I forgot about filling up the cauldron, Lee. I'm not the type of cat to forget about filling up a cauldron. So let me just go and fill this up as well. And so this is his little chopping board, and there's his recipe books, and there's his sink, and there's his oven down there as well. I actually really like it. I actually wouldn't mind living in a little cottage like this myself. I think Harrison is going to love this. Sadly though, we have just about run out of time in this episode here. As always, I will be adding a link in the description to the next part of my Lovely World Let's Play, where we can continue building on and in Harrison Hill. But that's the end of this video here. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you later.